Hi, Lucy. Welcome to today's episode of Show Me Your Hustle. I'm excited to hear your
Yeah.
story and jump in. Can you tell us a little bit about your background, what you're working on, and then we'll jump in.
Fabulous. Thank you for having me. Yeah, so I started Bloom about 5 years ago. I have previously had a background in sport. I was a rower for through my 20s. I dabbled in a little bit of Ironman. I was then really lucky to jump into some marketing teams that had fantastic mentors, amazing
Mm.
opportunities to really progress and learn quickly. And then the world of COVID kind of hit and everything changed. And it just kind of felt like do, I could, I could pivot at that point.
Yeah.
Um, and I started Bloom purely because my husband and I wanted to travel. And so we came to America for 3 months. We lived in a motorhome that was actually a bus.
That's
All the
so
good
fun.
things of America. But it allowed me to work while we were traveling the world,
Yeah.
and in a world of COVID where the script was changing so much,
Yeah.
and so then it kind of what turned from just kind of contracting and helping some organizations out. It quite quickly evolved into something that I had to turn into a business. And now we have people. Now we have awesome clients and a range of clients, and a little team who love to hustle and get things done.
I love that. What what was like the biggest turning point for, okay, this is no longer contracting. Like I need to start a business.
Yeah, there was this, I suppose, uh, it kind of got to the point where I was picking and choosing my clients, being able to pick and choose my clients a
Mhm.
little bit more. And the kind of floodgates started coming in a little bit. I was like, this actually can't just be me.
Yeah.
It needs to just, if I want to just carry on doing what I'm doing, then I can. But if
Right.
I want this to actually become something that is sustainable, then I need it to be a business. And
Right.
I think probably one of those things was starting a family.
Yes.
We've got a 2.5 year old, and so um, being able to have the team pick up,
Right.
so that I wasn't working full time,
Yeah.
was amazing through that kind of phase. So yeah, I suppose
What
maybe
has,
forced into it.
I love that. I mean, nothing like a forcing function to get going, right?
Yeah,
Um,
indeed.
what would be your biggest advice for just jumping in for someone who's getting started?
Absolutely. I mean, I just don't think I can put it any different. You actually just need to jump in. Is it? It's scary.
Yeah.
And I think something that really lives with me is that nothing's forever. And so it's
Mm.
not like you're needing to be making these lifelong decisions at the age of 25 or 30 or
Right.
35. Like think about where we were when we were 21, thinking about what kind of career we wanted to go into. Like the
Right.
world is such a different place. And so what's
Mm.
going to happen in the next 5, 10, 15 years? And how is business going to evolve and how are
Yeah.
jobs going to evolve? Like, I think so for me, it was about just not being scared and
Hmm.
and really just throwing the passion and the excitement um, of what feeds you
Yeah.
into the business.
I love that. I feel like it's so easy to get caught up in the moment of like, what's next? What's next? What am I doing? And that plan, and just taking a step back. As you're saying that, I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right. Like, I'm thinking of my whole to-do list today, and I'm like, who knows what tomorrow looks like? So
Yeah,
I
indeed.
love that perspective. Have you had, since starting Bloom, a big pivot moment where you're running towards your North Star and you're like, oh, shoot, it's time to pivot?
Um, Yeah, I think so. Last year, our family moved to the States.
Hmm.
Um, my business is in New Zealand.
Yeah.
My clients are in New Zealand, Australia, predominantly in New Zealand and Australia. But so what was my business going to look like when I was operating it from the other side of the world?
Yeah.
Um, and I'm so incredibly proud and of the people that we've got around us and the clients that we have is that our business has grown 45% the last year. Like
Yeah.
it's and that's huge growth for a small business like us.
Right.
Um, and yeah, so I think what we had to do is we were all in.
Yeah.
My days shifted. Like New Zealand's not awake at 9 a.m. here.
Right. Right. It's quite the
So
time difference.
yeah, so I have the mornings with my son
Mhm.
and then I work afternoons and evenings. And it's been so refreshing because I don't have this like hustle to get out of the house in the morning and then, start work at 9 and then finish at 5 and, then you've
Yeah.
got bedtime, bath time, all the, routines and
Yeah.
stuff. Like I am able to just really do things that are important to me as a mom in
Yeah.
the mornings. And then my time, I'm like, when I'm on, I'm on because
Right. Right.
I don't have an option, So
Yeah.
it's again, maybe there's a common theme coming through here. We were kind of forced into a different work day, a different rhythm, but it's really worked for us. And my clients can send me a brief in the 5 p.m. at their time, and I can deliver it before they wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Like it's actually been quite a
Mm.
cool pivot to be able to go, wow, we're global and we can do this from anywhere in the world,
Right.
and that's exciting.
Yeah. How how'd you end up in Atlanta? Or like why
Uh,
Atlanta?
yeah, I mean, I get that a lot. We're from New Zealand and we're
Yeah.
living in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Um, my husband's originally from here.
Okay.
So we've come over here for, a little while. Our son's at an age where, he's not stuck in school or,
Right.
doing school sport and stuff. So we're like, why not?
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's awesome.
Mm.
Um, what what do you feel like your competitive advantage has been with Bloom? Like, there's lots of partners in the ecosystem. Like, how do you define your advantage?
We're really, I mean, we have corporate clients,
Mm,
absolutely, but we're really striving to help bring great tech and systems to sporting organizations, being
okay.
regional bodies, national bodies,
Yeah.
the club down the road. Tech has kind of always been something that has been, too difficult, or who manages it, or we've
Right.
got too many volunteers, or how, and it's all just kind of been done on spreadsheets.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I suppose my competitive advantage in that space is that I've been an athlete for half of my life.
Yeah.
I've then worked in commercial partnerships. I have, coached. I've been at so many different um, levels of sport
Hmm.
that when I'm coming in there and I can feel the pain of the managers, the
Yes.
team managers. I can feel the pain of the athletes not knowing what's going on. I can feel the pain for the commercial team wanting to make sure that they've got the funds for the following year and things. So
Yeah.
being able to understand some of those pain points in sporting organizations and then pivoting them into a technology stack that doesn't need to be expensive,
Right. Right.
um, but that can pull everything together and simplify things so that you're not kind of at this mad scramble going, who has who has that, who's showing up tomorrow, and what's happening next year.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
I that one hits close to home. My husband works in sports, and in my mind I'm like there is definitely an easier way to do this
yeah.
constantly. So I hear you. What? What do you feel like has been the one biggest challenge with being a founder?
Yeah. I mean, um, people, can I say that?
Yes, yes.
Um, people, it's difficult to find the right mix for the business and the client set that you're running. Like we are fully remote. We don't have an office. Finding people that can thrive in that remote environment is
Yeah,
harder than it seems. Like people
right,
post COVID, people have now, there's more of an opportunity to have the work from home environment, and less of an office presence.
right,
But actually being motivated to live that lifestyle is quite different because people feed off people,
right,
and I think I think what I've discovered is that people need that outside motivation for the work from home environment
right.
to thrive, so
Totally.
I've got quite a few of my team, they're mums.
Hmm.
They don't want to be in a in an office environment nine
Right,
to five. They need the flexibility. They need to be able to do pickup. They need to be able to do um, flexible hours, and that
yeah,
suits my business model.
totally.
We've got another team member in London. He wants to travel Europe
Right,
as much
right.
as possible, So,
Yeah.
so he's motivated by travel. We're motivated by our home environment, and so
Hmm.
I think the the people piece, to find that blend for a purely remote organization
Right,
is tricky.
right. Um, I feel that for sure as a mom and all of the things. Um,
Yeah.
Rapid fire question.
Oh,
What's the
okay.
first app you check in the morning? You roll out of bed.
Um. Oh. Ugh. Uh. I think either probably Instagram or emails.
Yeah.
Depends how I've slept, probably.
Right, right. What day of the week it is, for sure.
Yeah.
Coffee or tea first thing in the morning.
Coffee.
Yeah. Um, what is what is your ideal morning look like?
Um. Snuggles with my son. A coffee in bed from my husband. Um. And then a gym session.
I love it. I love it. Well, Lucy, this is super fun to hear your story. Thank you so much. And I'm excited to follow along on LinkedIn and just keep watching you grow.
Thank you so much for having me. It's great to be part of your little sphere.